So what do you say about a roguelite RPG VR game in a fantasy adventure world? Sounds good? Well, this is Drakheir. Keep in mind, what you see here is still in alpha, pre-release version. And the alpha version can be sideloaded for free via SideQuest. Now keep in mind, unfortunately the game crashes on me. It's very frustrating, especially when you're getting a bit far in the game and eventually you just crash. Yeah, very frustrating. But again, this is alpha, something you can expect if you decide to play the game in its early version. Nonetheless, I'm going to share with you, I have some good moments as well, so I'm going to share with them with you in this video. So let's take a look. So again, Drakheir is a roguelite RPG game. Keep in mind that although I died at one point, it didn't put me straight in the very beginning. Something to note with some, of course, roguelite game, you start from the beginning with some progression involved. So it seemed at first that the game is a bit more forgiving in that aspect. And it's important to know this is a hand-tracking based game. This means the interaction, movement, everything is done using hand interaction with either the UI or by doing different type of gestures to move around and to do spellcasting.
Look! It's the elves!
Elf territory! No outsiders allowed!
I am also an elf, and this is my friend. We just want to use the teleportation tunnel at the bottom of the mine.
They are illusions created by the evil magic of orcs! Kill these two demons who have taken our homeland!
I can't communicate with them at all! Eric, protect me!
So it took me time to get used to it. Keep in mind, like many other hand-tracking games, it's a bit clunky, just so you know, it's not perfect. Until we get some really good hand-tracking technology in the Quest, it's gonna be like that. But still, overall, it felt good, especially once you get used to it, it becomes easier and it just feels better and smoother.
The elves are here again! Why are they so stubborn?
Now the good thing, there are some aim assists involved, so you don't need to be very accurate where you're actually aiming. Like if you're a bit to the side, a bit towards you, you kind of home onto targets, which is nice, by the way. I actually liked it. Aside from that, the visual effects are incredible. The design of the world is absolutely spectacular. So you really feel this is a high quality game. That's how it feels like the moment you just launch the game and start playing. Like any good roguelite game, there are of course items, and you need to decide between several items. Something is going to be one, but many times that I had the option to choose an item and you choose between different ones. If you're going to get these orange, whatever they are, currency, I forgot her name, when you eliminate enemies, and you can buy with them when you meet her. And again, everything is with hand interaction. Now you also use teleportation to teleport away. There's kind of a delay when enemies attack you, so it also gives you time. You have your shield, which you can block, and of course once you get used to it, things become much faster.
Elves are here again! Why are they so stubborn?
And as I told you, there is clunkiness. For example, here I wanted to just take this sword to release a hit, but I don't know. Again, clunky. Yeah, it's not perfect. And of course, as you progress, we're gonna learn more tricks, more spells, which will help you in battle.
The elves are here again!
A meteor shower spell? Yes, baby, bring it on.
The elves are here again! Why are you so stubborn?
Now, as a professional VR fairy, I can tell you that a few more lines, voice lines for the fairy would be interesting, because it becomes a bit annoying when she repeats the same thing over and over. Nonetheless, you saw the graphics, it just blew my mind away how beautiful it looks. Stunning and runs smooth. Maybe a bit hiccups here and there, but overall, I mean, I was surprised how good it looks and how well it runs on the Quest 2. Now, usually you don't see so many lighting effects on the Quest, something like that. I mean, not so, because again, it's just computing intensive, but it's just so incredible. I just blew my mind how good it actually runs. Seriously, this is just crazy well optimized for the Quest. Beautiful, just beautiful. And the cool thing, the developer also did a very good job keeping the balance. Again, when everything is very speedy, sometimes in VR, you know, especially if you want to make things that attracts more players, you want to give more time for players to do things, especially with hand-tracking game, where sometimes things are just, you know, you can really do it super fast. It doesn't react as you do things in real life, right? So it's a bit clunky. So designing the combat well for that, balancing the speed and the, you know, the aim assist a bit really helps. So in that aspect, again, the developer did an amazing job.
Immortal State, Eternal Elves! The land blessed by the
Now keep in mind, I had a bad experience with games when it comes to hand tracking on the Quest 2. Again, there are much better tracking technologies and hardware. Hopefully it will be implemented in future Quest headset, so the tracking will be much better. So it feels responsive as you do things in real life, and it will also take some, you know, some issues with accuracy into consideration. But even with that in mind, again, after playing a bit more, I felt that it actually works very well. It's all about choosing the right gestures, that you know the disadvantage of the technology, doing it right, and of course balancing the game in terms of speed and pace to make things work, even if things don't work correctly all the time. So overall, again, the thing is that you can download it for free via SideQuest. Come on, what are you waiting for? A roguelike game action that beautiful with hand tracking? I mean, what more can you ask for? Go and download it. Have fun. The game is a blast. Can't wait for more updates. Again, keep in mind this is still an alpha. Incredible. Thanks for watching.
It is ironic that the magic we now use for mutual slaughter was originally invented to help beings in the world understand each other. But with your help, maybe we can change that. Make this gesture to connect a very good. Continue.